When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Cajun Country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Raging Cajuns will put total leather and will get started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Marshall Thundering Herd will go on offense first to start this game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Off the play fake. Rushes on him. And that one's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Wants to throw. It's Boley. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Powers through the defender.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Thundering Herd was stuck with some tough field position, but now a chance to get a drive going. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Herd!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play action fake. Fires to the right. Got his man. Gets away from one. He's got space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Off play action on first down. Finds the tight end. There he goes. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Raging Cajuns in the hurry-up.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down.
And it's a little bit of a cat and mouse game there. Nice job by the defense dialing up the perfect coverage, taking all the downfield throws away on third and long in the red zone. So nice job by the QB. You got to throw that one away. You just got to eat it. Now you have an opportunity still at a field goal.
And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. One will be stopped for no gain.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the D.
They'll go to the toss. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that first down marker. back to pass. It's Fitzpatrick. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Hand off from the shotgun. Plows through the defense. And they're able to make the tackle.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes he's...
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Off play action. He's got his man across the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Raging Cajuns headed quickly to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Gilbert. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Raging Cajuns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish.
Here we go, here we go.
Use the play fake, down to throw. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cajuns. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll try to tack on one more. It's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Marshall takes over the ball. The thundering herd offense coming out. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Fitzpatrick. He fires to the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Finds his man. It's Clark. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient.
Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. The run from the shotgun. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Marshall quick to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Got his man down the middle. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Tempo and overdrive.
Well, these wide receivers work the middle of the field. So much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so...
Turning it on! Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Off the play fake on first down. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. He just terrorizes quarterbacks. His 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers and then coordinators figure it out and then start double teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working that wide receiver screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it here.
Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got to get those things erased and pull it back together here on this drive. Go put some points up on the board.
Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And the Raging Cajuns want to crank the tempo. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
The Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and punted away. There he goes! They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After putting up a 3 spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers, multiple guys getting it done, 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And the Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the grab close to the logo. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Dropping back, it's Fitzpatrick. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He breaks a tackle. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Marshall! He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably scored pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
The Raging Cajuns come to the line in the hurry-up.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield, it's Gilbert. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Raging Cajuns will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. It's complete on the right side. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Bring in the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs, we got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down.
He's got it, 1st down and more. Turning on the jet, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Herd!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They marched 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Finds his back in the middle. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Raging Cajuns will punt it away on 4th down. They'll look to pin him deep. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Marshall takes over the ball. The thundering Herd offense coming out. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Marshall quick to the line. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
38, Louisiana, 17.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking for a man. It's Fitzpatrick. Gets it out quickly. At the 40, there he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
That's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime.
QB spicing. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Hauls it in. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score, I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Jennings. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Bean. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Coates. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The Raging Cajuns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
And the Raging Cajuns will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right. Looking to throw, it's Fitzpatrick. Fires left. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Wallace. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Handoff from the gun. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's...
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Thundering Herd needing a ton of ground to get it to that 1st down marker. That 3rd down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. The give to the back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Looking to pass, it's Jennings. A strike downfield. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Hold.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. The inside handoff. Breaks into the open. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Whew. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He's got him. And tackled there by the defense. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiples. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And the Raging Cajuns will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes...
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now, 1st and 10 from the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Wallace. Oh, the Houdini-like moves get it to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Creates a little room. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Setting up the screen. Spins away from the defense. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. To throw, it's Jennings. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
The Raging Cajuns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the 3rd quarter will wrap up with a big sack. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. Let's see what he can do with it. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Gives it to the back on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They go to the ground. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Quarterback on the keeper. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Power football with the run. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Fitzpatrick. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Runs through the tackle. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. The Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gilbert. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Gilbert. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Reynolds. Here's a heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls in the football.
The Raging Cajuns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. looking to fire. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense.
Turning it on! Got his man downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Brought down at the 33-yard line.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. With the catch, it's Bean. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside give. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Raging Cajuns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The RPO, it's complete. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Rides the back on the option, the give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, it's Reynolds. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Under fire. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the offense falls on the football, but they are short of the line to gain. It'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Looking for a man. It's Reynolds. Gets it to the back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the ground with the back. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. And the Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. There he goes. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Marshall might go for a big play here on 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Marshall comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Running into the open space. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
The Sun Belt football season, always a fun one. That's why they sometimes call it the Fun Belt. But now, the serious business of crowning a champion in the Sun Belt Conference Championship game. We are in Huntington, West Virginia, and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home field of the Marshall Thundering Herd. So we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on last season's national champions, the Marshall Thundering Herd. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So UL Monroe's offense will get the first swing today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And now a 3rd down of the opening drive of this championship game. Looking to pass. It's Collins. The pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete. The Warhawks will bring their punt team onto the field.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Marshall's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's in the clear. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here 1st and goal.
42 Spider.
And he drops back in the gun. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. They jump on top early.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. UL Monroe offense back out there now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Dropping back, it's Collins. Grab grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Catch made on the right side. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Ultimately, the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. Caught over the middle. It's Barry.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
The pass rush closing in. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. And the Warhawks with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 46-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5.
On the set. Get set, get set.
And there's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now it's second down here.
29 Philly.
And he's got it again. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Boley. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Keeping it on the ground here. And it'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
This pass is on target, caught. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Offense clicking now to first down at the 45. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the
trap again in the pocket.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's on to boot it away now. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And he punts it out of bounds, so no return.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage.
Get positive yards on first down. That's a win.
The 11th play of the drive coming up. Makes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Can they keep this 12-play drive going? Third down and short. Pitch play to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Oh, the defense had a chance there to keep him short of the first down marker, but that option, the execution of it, the pitch, just enough for a first down.
Breaks it over in space. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. A solid run, good for first down yardage. It's an option look. They'll toss it to the back. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
The Back's got it on the pitch. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They try to sneak it for the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun, fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back, it's Boley. He's got it right near the end zone. Can't quite make it. Forced out at the 2-yard line. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Running back with the football. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Marshall has the lead here, Kurt. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Has caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Marshall! Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Bringing pressure. Using his legs here.
Wow, this is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Warhawks come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Hand off to the back.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Collins. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. That completion sets up an important third down play. QB keeps it himself.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. A completion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And the Warhawks will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs.
42, spot.
Quarterback keeps the football. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here, he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll give it to the running back. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The back's got it on a counter. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Grab behind the line. It's Thomas.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Back to pass. It's Collins. Caught by the receiver. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Warhawks will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback's got it on the option. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time. Threw it behind the receiver. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. Gets the first and still running. Here he goes. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this was not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting it to one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt.
Number 18 on the field goal.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. The UL Monroe offense back out there now. To the air, it's Collins. Has caught near the sideline, but he gains nothing.
The back catches it on that play, Chris. Kind of looked like a receiver on the way they designed that play, and I love the toe tap at the end. He's inbounds. Nice game.
Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. And the Warhawks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. The sure hands. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30. The Warhawks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Handoff in a single back formation. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Now here comes the bunch formation. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
To throw, it's Collins. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Warhawks.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They're down now 14, 24-10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, great energy in that building and a fun first half in this Sun Belt Championship. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the Sun Belt Championship.
And the Warhawks will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Has the first down and more. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Give it to the back again. Running with purpose. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a first and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The game makes it second and medium. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Oh, what a move. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Here's the option play. They'll toss it to the back. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd.
And that's a great example of the option working so well down inside the 10-yard line. The defense was caught off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. They're going to run it here. That's the spin move. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Warhawks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Scanning the field. It's Collins. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Warhawks will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead in the second half. Second down after that short completion. They'll run it from the gun. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Takes the handoff again. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback still with the football. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Now you just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Made his first attempt, but this one is from 49 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that completion. Back to throw. It's Collins. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Warhawks have 1st and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
One man at the backfield, he'll get the football. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Warhawks will send the punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Nice grab. It's Clark. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The UL Monroe offense back out there now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Collins. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He's got the 40. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make their first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Marshall has the lead here, Kurt. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The Warhawks keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Solid gain there. It sets up a 1st and goal at the 7. The offense sets up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. It's a quarterback keeper. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Scanning the field, it's Collins. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful 2-point try.
34, ULM 18.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. Back to pass. It's Collins. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Here's the 2nd down play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense, with the ball right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And the quarterback keeps it here. It's a fumble. Scooped up with the defense. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Excellent field position here for the offense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to throw. It's Collins. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Warhawks.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
34, ULM 25.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes Marshall's offense back out onto the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's an option look. The back's got it on a pitch. As the first down is still going. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution.
And the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Down at the 15. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. Ball handed off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw. It's Collins. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Quick completion to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Warhawks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Warhawks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. He finds some space. Solid tackle, able to get him down. And the Warhawks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Spinning out of the tackle. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Warhawks will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, UL Monroe. The comeback is on. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
PHC is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score Marshall 34, ULM 32.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So Marshall's offense takes the field again. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a pretty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's a shotgun run call. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Pounding away with the run game. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49.
42, Spider. 4-2.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Get set.
Handoff from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third down play for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Complete with a running back. Can he get first down yardage? They get him down, but that first down will be decisive and give us our new conference champs. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. How about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? The back's got it. Touchdown, Marshall. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now the offense will go for a two-point conversion. Looking for a receiver. Ball is tipped at the goal line and falls incomplete. Great play to prevent the touchdown. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
32.
And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And their first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Collins. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? They look to throw it here on second down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense will retain possession late in the game. That would have been a crushing turnover. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And it's a safety to essentially slam the door and secure this victory.
Well, that's a wrap, Chris. This is now a two-possession game with the clock ticking down. This defense pretty much seals the win with that safety.
So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick. Breaks free. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. Special seasons have a way of leading to games like this, and we can now say that the Fun Belt has a champion. We all know seasons like this are hard to put together, but we're going to have to wait and see what the committee decides to do if this championship team gets an invite to the college football playoff. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.